finished him off. And it is true. But they can't come and get their trophy because the outcry of them to collect their trophy, everybody is celebrating together. The widow is just going to be a widow. And the widow is only going to make matters worse and divide the whole process on TikTok, where people who are supporting widow will not wish Wummi on their own son, their own uncle, their own brother, their own grandfather, and their own brother. They will not wish a woman like that, but yet we are divided. But let's focus on what happened after the show and what happened when they got to the house. And mark my word, the fact that someone is now come to the public and actually enlighten the criminals that there are CCTV in other places. I can assure you that if you go back to this place and you go to the ATM, I'm sure they would have consulted the commercial building owners, and they would have wiped that information that you probably will not be able to see Darosha withdrawing money from that cash machine. And every single CCTV in the perimeter area, the criminals are going to go there and wipe everything off. And the same thing is, the one he's talking about will be compromised. They will say, during that period of time, Oga, NEPA catch light, NEPA carry light, go. The thing no work. We are in Nigeria. And when you're dealing with people in authority, it's unfortunate that we're going to keep crying. Our outcry, our voice is going to get louder. Because what we are faced here are people that are, if they have the opportunity, if it's not that the power behind TikTok is in the diaspora, do you know how many these people would have disappeared? That they would have eliminated. That is what would have happened. I just cannot thought, well, I'm at lunch, I've been listening to this thing for over an hour now. Let me drop my 50 cents before I carry go inside. But for now, I will listen. God bless you all. God bless every single one of us, every effort, comment section, every host, anybody, any letter, any small money. Let's stop putting money in GoFundMe. Let's stop funding Access Bank. Let's stop funding Wummi Bank. We are just putting our money in the pit. Let's come together collectively as members of the public and set up our own foundation. Collectively, let the hosts get together. Exclude Bukky Jesse. Exclude all those mannerless women. Can you imagine? They say Abiyamo. Abiyamo is what you call yourself. Criminals, suspects in a homicide crime. You guys collected money to go and release them. You release them. And you know the funny thing is, after releasing Spending and Prime Boy, why did they not go and collect money to release a nurse? I don't know if it was Lenchi that got into that process. However, that is true. And you sit down there. If Wummi, if Mohbad is, we can see where Bukky Jesse's life ended anyway, so we are not surprised there. But most of all these women that are collecting money and putting money, if it's their son that is Mohbad and they say these are the main suspects, will they go and collect money from their grandfather, from the coffin of their great-grandfather, and use it to bail the assailants, the prime suspect of the killer of their own child? Will they do it? And we call that justice. I don't think we're anywhere near justice, and I think this development is telling us, let's focus on the actors and actresses that the police are trying to protect. Do you know who they are? They are the suspects and the witnesses that the police actually have on their books. Those are the actors and actresses that saw something they did not want to say. Either they did it, either they saw it, either they got involved in it. Let's focus exclusively on those and leave the glory catchers, the ones that just want to become billionaires on this matter. You see, their time will come. Their time will come. No amount of money that you steal from dead man that you will enjoy in this life, that at some point, what is going to come to you will not come to you. That one day we leave it to the dead to fight the dead. We can use Ayilala Ogun Shongo to chase after those ones. But the key situation is, let's focus on everybody that gave statement to the police. They saw something, they heard something, they have colluded and connived together, and they are hiding something. God bless you all.
You see, what I wanted to say earlier on is with respect to the family. I think someone was talking about the connection between Wummi and the father, and having Falana represent both of them. You know, and I said some of these Baba fans were backing on the comment section and all of that. Now, there is a particular problem, truly, that Papà Mohbad, why he started, the most probable reason why he started seeking for DNA is truly because of the property. And it is after he had a discussion with Wummi and other persons. They all had a discussion generally, and they could not come to a term. That was why Papà Mohbad had to look for ways to have his own legal representative different from Falana. Now, if you go through the CTC of the inquest, the first sitting where they announced appearance were announced by counsel representing, I think, almost every lawyer that appeared there came from interested parties. They identified as interested parties, including some interns from Office of the Attorney General of Lagos State. Now, the judge asked a question. We do not have representative from the family. We do not have representative from the police and all of that. And Funmi Falana responded that the family are still grieving. Who are the family? Mohbad father, the wife, his brothers and sisters. So she spoke on behalf of the father and the wife. And specifically went further to make mention when the court asked, how then can we know the witnesses you people are bringing? And Funmi Falana said, we are bringing the wife, the father, and other names she mentioned. So I hope the people that were coming to defend Baba, that he had nothing to do with Falana, I hope he can have something to write now and give back to him. That this particular thing, we cannot work with it again. Find another liar and give to us. Now, let's look at the angle of what could have really happened. If Falana was representing both Wummi and Papà Mohbad, there must be a form of arrangement for an understanding. There must be. It is because they could not settle. That was why Baba had to leave. So the submission is simply that truly Baba's request for DNA is malicious. It's malicious. However, the refusal of Wummi to do the DNA also establishes a reasonable amount, a percentage of guilt that child is not for Mohbad. And I'm sure also that if Baba does not know that child does not belong to Mohbad, if he has not gotten information from a strong source, he would not resort to using that to see how he can push Wummi away from the property of Mohbad. He's going to look for other options. So they are fighting. They are fighting themselves within. Why the public have gone in to see how we are looking for justice for Mohbad, and then we are getting ourselves caught up in whatever they are doing. Just like IT guy said, leave these guys alone. They all have skeletons in their cupboards. They know what they are doing. They have personal fights they are fighting. It is not about justice for Mohbad. Instead of sending money to that, what is it called? GoFundMe and whatever it is, it will be better you use it to clean your poo-poo. It's better you tear it and do something else with it than to say you're sending in money to either Baba for any reason whatsoever with respect to this justice for Mohbad. Now, the other thing is, with respect to this Falana and what is it called, Bobrisky, this issue of pardon. The weight of pardon is, some people don't even understand what the weight of pardon means. If Falana was to process pardon for Bobrisky, it means it is going to be in record that Bobrisky does not have in his a profile that he has ever been convicted. That is the essence of pardon. So you can imagine that someone like Bobrisky that people are agitating for, that this guy is corrupting the morals of the society. He's corrupting the what is it called? He's corrupting the upcoming, the younger ones coming. And there is a problem that there is an opportunity to bring this guy to book, and then we have one whom the public supposedly look up to as one fighting for the right of every person, for the betterment of the society. Then you're going to seek for pardon for that kind of a person. You can imagine the weight. The weight of what pardon is. Otherwise, there is an option of nolle prosequi. You can go through the Attorney General of the state. He can decide to discontinue any case at any point in time and all of that. But when you talk about pardon, pardon is just like Jesus died for your sin. You are washed. That does not count on you again. If you're supposed to fly out and you have criminal record on your profile and it prevents you, pardon will erase that. That's the essence of, that is what pardon means. Now, let's go to these people that always comment on the comment section. You know, sometimes some people will say, tell these guys to come up and say something. The problem is why these guys can never come up and say anything is this. If you have 5 people trying to defend Baba and you say all of them should come up, I bet you 1000% sure with any amount, with anything, that you're going to be having the same voice. Because it is one person that is sitting. You know how these Yahoo boys, they sit in a room. Maybe check YouTube, you will see some of them that has been busted. You will see some of them that have been busted that when they are sitting in one room, this one is telling this one, chat with this one, and tell him, you are a doctor, this one, corroborate this and all of that. That is what is going on. So that's why they can never come up.
Amen. Amen. Can I interject you? Is it possible?
Yeah, proceed.
Are you sure? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you see,
everyone's auntie. Let me say something to everyone's auntie.
What?
There is something you don't understand. I don't know. But the problem is I don't want to be insulting pictures. That's the problem, because I don't even know if you are the person in the picture. I don't even know if you are. So I don't want to be insulting picture. That's the problem. But I have one thing I want to tell you. I pray for you and I prophesy. Your children will not carry after you. They will never do prostitution. Somebody say they will never do prostitution. They will never ever engage in what is this called? Child trafficking. They will not do it. That is my prayer for you. Thank you. Please, Jack, proceed.
My teacher, amen. Which way you carry on through this?
When I see lawyer come pastor, I say, okay.
Sometimes you have to pray for them because we need to make sure we don't want what they are doing to have effect on their children, because it's going to make innocent people suffer. You understand? So we're trying to stop it from them. That is even the essence of preventing crime. If you don't stop one, that one is going to recruit more and more and more.
They will drag you.
People will keep on suffering. People will keep on suffering. The crime will increase and all of that. So we're going to continue praying for them. Jack, please proceed.
Yeah. Amen. Do you know what? Me personally, I try not to look at comment section, and even if I look at comment section, what I'm just doing is probably maybe I want to reply someone or something, but I really don't pay attention to anyone there, talking. If you want to say something meaningful, or if you want to learn your voice, if you want to lend your voice to this movement, to what we're doing, you should just come up and then engage and just come on, make your own give us your own opinion. It's as simple as that. It's not just to be in the comment. And I've noticed something. I've noticed that there is always that there are constant persons, names that I see under the comment section that try to bash people, try to insult people, or try to say that counter what you're saying, that no, what you're saying, you're wrong, you're going crazy, blah blah. So they when I look there, I just see those people. So I don't really bother myself. I don't bother myself. So now I'm gonna because look, amen. The reason why you should care less about what people are saying in the comment section is because what we are doing here is more important. What we are discussing is more important. Is how to find a solution to a problem. Is how to ensure that this beautiful soul, this lovely, loving, amazing, splendid soul that was taken gets justice. So we should care less about whether anybody is cursing our father in the comments. It doesn't matter. You already know that these people, because the thing is this, look, not everybody, not too many people have the moral uprightness to come to a conclusion, or not to come to agree. Sorry. Please, let me finish what I'm saying, please. Can you mute, please? Yeah. So not everybody, not too many people have that moral uprightness to sort of like accept truth. I mean, even though they have been going astray, the moment they see that this is truth, what this person is saying is actually truth, they will want to embrace it because they've got moral uprightness in them. Like a woman, there was a woman here, was it last week? Moriri, I think she goes by the handle Moriri, by the name Moriri. What I said a lot of things, and because we were talking, and I said a lot of things about Mohbad's dad. This woman, by the time I finished